it as a moral dilemma, cause at first it was weird, though I swore to eliminate the worst of the plague that devoured humanity. It's true, I was vague on the how, so how can it be that you have shown me the light? It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die. How I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day. All the times that you beat me unconscious I forgive. All the crimes incomplete, listen honestly I'll live. Mr. Cool, Mr. Right, Mr. Know-It-All is through. Now the future's so bright and I owe it all to you who showed me the light. It's a brand new me, I got no remorse. Now the water's rising but I know the course. I'm gonna shock the world, gonna show that horse. It's a brand new day, and Penny will see the evil me. Not a joke, not a dork, not a failure. And she may cry, but her tears will dry when I hand her the keys to a shiny new Australia. It's a brand new day, yeah, the sun is high. All the angels sing because you're gonna die. Go ahead and laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. It's a brand new day.
Hey! All you helots, you zealots, you Peloponnesians, you Lacedaemons, all of Leonidas' army, let's get barmy for the Spartan School Musical! Go Spartans!
Today I'm starting high school where boys are turned to men.
I've packed my sword and shield, we don't use paper and pen.
Everyone's a jock here,
We don't have Spartan nerds.
the weedy kids were left to die as breakfast for the birds.
We're taught to love a fight, we're taught not to be meek. And if we're good they feed us 3 square meals every week.
Let's go fighting the fight, it's exciting now rocking at the Spartan School. Come on! Woo!
At Spartan kindergarten, I'm the boss that's understood. I smack 'em if they're naughty and I thwack 'em if they're good.
I'm feeling rather peckish, I'm gonna steal some food.
Caught, I'll have to punish you, ungrateful Spartan brood.
We promise not to steal, we're not the thieving sort.
Stealing is considered good, what's wrong is getting caught.
Let's get beaten, now learn lies and cheating, now rolling at the Spartan School.
We have a bunch of contests to see who is the best. The meanest, leanest, toughest, roughest Spartan contest. This one is my favorite game, lessons of good fun.
Didn't feel a thing. I want my mom.
We pass our last exam and it's Spartan graduation.
Straight away we go to work, no time for celebration.
10 years active service in the army, no diversion.
There's only one job for a Spartan, killing loads of Persians.
Wondering about love, it's bound until you're 30.
High school doesn't teach romance, it teaches fighting dirty. Let's go fighting now fighting, it's exciting now rocking up the Spartan School. Get beaten now learn lies and cheating now rolling at the Spartan School.
Thank you, Sam. Well, there it is, the world. And right there, in the middle of it, is England. Tiny little country with a big idea to take over everywhere else and become really, really powerful. So, in 1583, a Tudor chap called Humphrey Gilbert lands over here in a newfound land called Newfoundland. He claims it for England, and so the empire begins. Ta-da! Sadly, he doesn't leave anyone there to look after it, and then he dies on the way home. So all in all, it's not a brilliant trip. But England tries again. In Stuart times, back across the Atlantic they go, and this time they claim Canada and the Caribbean, and most importantly, the east coast of America, which means we finally have a British Empire, and everything's going awfully, awfully well. But not for long. The American states declare independence. Not only do they declare it, they fight for it, and they win! Oh, it's a disaster! So, Britain has to go and try its luck somewhere else. Fortunately, Captain Cook discovers Australia. So Britain says, we'll have that, and also decides they would also like a bit of Asia over here. Yes, you see, there's a British business in Asia called the East India Company, which trades in things like tea and biscuits. Yummy, because everyone loves teas and biscuits, right? In fact, everyone loves it so much the company becomes big and powerful, it starts to take over entire countries. Plus, Britain wins the Napoleonic Wars against the French Empire, and they nab more countries off of them. But wait a minute, it seems the Indian people don't like being ruled by a tea company, and who can blame them? They decide to rebel. The British Army, however, crushes the rebellion and Queen Victoria takes over the country as Indian Empress, which don't impress the Indians. Ha ha! Meanwhile, over here, it seems that the Dutch won't share South Africa. Naughty, naughty. So Britain has a couple of wars down there, the Boer Wars, and gobbles up a few more countries along the way. In fact, by the time World War I breaks out, a third of all Africans are ruled by the British. And what's Britain's prize for winning the war? A load more countries, of course. I mean, just look at it all. A third of the planet run by one tiny island. But not for long. First to go are Australia and Canada and Egypt. They demand to be recognised as equal countries, so they're out of the empire. And then the World War II happens. Britain wins, but we're completely broke. Boo! And you can't run an empire without money, especially when the people don't want you there in the first place. So India leaves, and everywhere else isn't far behind. 1948, and Ireland goes, see ya, Ireland. And then it's Sudan, bye Sudan. And then it's Cyprus, and South Africa, and Zanzibar, and Malta, then Singapore, then Fiji, then Hong Kong, then the screen goes dead, and then the cat's put out, then the phone's unplugged, the lights go off, the milk gets cancelled, the gas is disconnected, and I have to hand back to Sam.
Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table set off in search of the Holy Grail. Now, on the way, they encountered numerous adventures.
I've heard enough, teacher.
What's going on?
I'm arresting you for disseminating falsehoods to young children.
Well, you mean...
Lying. Telling fibs. You see... Everything your teacher says is proved to be a fable. There never was an Arthur, nor the Knights, nor a Round Table. The Lady of the Lake was just a made-up story too. I hate to disappoint you all, but it's not true. It's not true. Teacher, though you gibber, you're just a great big fibber. There was no Excalibur.
Galahad?
No such lad.
Lancelot?
Lancelot.
Guinevere?
Dear oh dear.
Look at me, I've been enough.
Not true, Merlin, disappear. There were no wizards, so it's clear that it's not true.
While we're on the subject, I'm afraid I must confess, though Dick Turpin was a highwayman, he never owned Black Bess, and Tutankhamun's tomb was never hit by any curse. There never was a dragon slain by George. It gets worse. Pirates never made their victims walk the plank on ships, so Walter Raleigh wasn't first to bring back spuds or chips.
Robin Hood and Marion, a made-up story too. Outlaws out in Nottingham. It's not true. It's not true. Teach, you're such a liar. Your pants are catching fire. There never was a Friar Tuck.
Viking's hat?
No horn on that.
King Alfred's cake?
Big mistake.
It never fried?
The old books lie. Frankly, I deplore ya. I hope these kids ignore ya. 'Cause in fact Queen Victoria never said we are not amused.
Your children think I said what?
They think you said, we are not amused, Your Highness.
Really? That's quite funny, isn't it?
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Fighter pilots fought the German chaps in World War II. In hurricanes and Spitfires performed feats of daring do. find it's true.
Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.
Right, here are the toilets.
Great. Well, after you.
After me? You are such a country bumpkin, Sextus. This is Rome. We have communal toilets. We all go together. Come on, you.
But...
Come on. Afternoon, gents.
Afternoon, Marcus.
Oh, this is Sextus, by the way, my cousin. First visit to the city.
Oh, wonderful. Well, take a seat.
Okay. Thanks.
So, Marcus, how are you?
Oh, feeling a bit better, thanks. I was a bit poorly last week.
Oh, did you have some of that cold that's going around?
Yeah, I think so. I tried that newfangled cure, though. Ate nothing but cabbages. And drank my own urine for a day. Worked a treat. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Woo! Hey, that reminds me, you really must try my wife's cooking. Why don't you come over for dinner this Thursday? We're having force-fed dormouse. Here, you can bring your cousin.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Pass us the stick, old girl.
Yes, of course, sir.
Oh, other end, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, sorry.
Right. See you Thursday.
Lovely, I'll bring some wine.
Bye.
I just can't go like this with all you watching.
Oh, goodness sake.
Thanks.
This appeared as a moral dilemma, cause at first it was weird, though I swore to eliminate the worst of the plague that devoured humanity. It's true, I was vague on the how, so how can it be that you have shown me the light? It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die. How I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day. All the times that you beat me unconscious, I forgive. All the crimes incomplete, listen, honestly, I'll live. Mr. Cool, Mr. Right, Mr. Know-It-All is through. Now the future's so bright, and I owe it all to you who showed me the light. It's a brand new me, I got no remorse. Now the water's rising, but I know the course. I'm gonna shock the world, gonna show that horse. It's a brand new day, and Penny will see the evil me. Not a joke, not a dork, not a failure. And she may cry, but her tears will dry when I hand her the keys to a shiny new Australia. It's a brand new day, yeah, the sun is high. All the angels sing because you're gonna die. Go ahead and laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. It's a brand new day.